So this new Xbox 360 controller is old news to anyone that pays attention. I think it was announced at the end of August. Uh, but yeah, I really don't know what they're thinking. Like there's you got the current Xbox 360 controller, which is a pretty damn good controller. Except a lot of people hate the D-pad. It's real mushy. It's not real responsive. It's just not good for 2D games or fighting games in general. So you got Microsoft. They're like, okay, fine, we'll see what we can do, which is shocking because Microsoft is usually like, screw you, we don't care, deal with it. So their solution is to create a swivel D-pad, which you swivel it and the plus, the D-pad thing, it pops out of it, so you get a better tactile feel on the D-pad, which is awesome if it works the way they say it does. Hopefully it's not so mushy when you do that. So, yeah, at first I was happy about that, and then you take a look at the freaking controller, and I'm going to link you in the doobly-doo a link of Major Nelson talking about this thing. They grayed out the buttons. None of the buttons are colored anymore. And there's a damn good reason why you color the buttons. This is controller development 101. If you're a noob, and I play with some friends who are noobs and they don't know which button is what, and you say B, and they kind of stare at all the buttons, kind of lost, and I'm like, the red button, and they're, oh, okay. So when you match it to a color, it's much easier to pick out, and it doesn't make the controller seem so cluttered to people that are new to controllers. Okay. So, why would you take the color out? Why? There's no reason why you would take the color out, except for Microsoft thinks, and all these next-gen games think that everything that has to be gray if it wants to be cool, like Gears of War and everything's all dark and gray and gritty. But yeah, I don't get it. And you currently can only buy it when it comes out in November. You can only buy it with the Play and Charge kit. So it's $65 and you can't get around that. So imagine if you use like the Nyko or whoever makes that one, the stand thing. You just put controllers into, and you charge them like that. Imagine if you don't want to use the Play and Charge kit. Well, you're stuck. You have to. It's stupid. So I don't know, and I guess they changed the triggers. I guess the whole controller just kind of fits better. So, I mean, overall, if you're used to the controller, if you know how to use it well, it shouldn't be a problem that they grayed it out. But yeah, it's just a bad idea. It's a bad marketing technique. I don't know why they made it gray. I might get one just for a better D-pad, but I don't know. It's like you don't even use the D-pad much anymore. People freak out about the D-pad. I get it, but the average game today are two analog stick kind of games, or like shooters and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. $65 I think is too expensive. If they want this thing to really take off, they should make it like $50 and throw in a Play and Charge kit for free. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents. What do you think?